So by the end of this episode of Dragon Ball Heroes or Super Dragon Ball Heroes episode 4, I was screaming out like a schoolgirl by the end of this. If you saw the episode title for episode 5, you kind of know why, but I'll get to that in this review. But man, oh man, the start off with Cumber, I guess. I like the music they used at the beginning where they have Cumber transformed. You see the full moon. Obviously, a repeat from what happened at the final scenes of the previous episode with Vegito splitting back into Goku and Vegeta, diffusing. Obviously, the energy blast from the mouth from Cumber is like cracking the barrier around the prison planet, and then come to realize how powerful Cumber is on it when in his great form. I kind of hope we get to see what he can do if he transforms beyond base and goes Super Saiyan. Hopefully, he's gonna have to, because especially for what we got coming up, yeah, he's gonna have to step it up real quick. Tree continues. We have Goku and Vegeta. They power up the Super Saiyan. Both of them. They go to attack. Goku's like Vegeta, and Vegeta's like, you don't need to tell me. We'll cut off his tail. It's like he's also saying, don't order me around. They both try to attack. Vegeta gets nailed by the tail, and then Goku gets nailed, and then Trunks to powers up the Super Saiyan. He tries to do something, doesn't. The trio doesn't work. Even Cooler is being targeted by a mouth energy blast from Cumber. Cooler just evades it and then just fires some energy blast of his own. Doesn't work, and then he almost gets nailed. Finally, we go back to Few, and he's like, yo, more, give me more. Let's see what you can do in a fight. And then the alarm goes off, and now he finally realizes the danger of the barrier being shattered around the prison planet. And this is the first time we see him displeased by any of this. It's like, no, I need more energy. So it's kind of similar to how he is in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. If you follow the game and seen View, you know what his goal is, to collect energy. How did he capture Cumber is my question. I think it's kind of obvious now, given how powerful he is. But yeah, his techniques are similar to that of Xenoverse 2. If you played the game DLC, you know what he's about. So he's like, yo, I'm going to have to rein him in myself. And that was like a badass statement, because he actually ends up, and Goku's going to get stomped by Cumber, and then it looks like he gets crushed. Everybody's concerned, and then Goku just powers up to Super Saiyan Blue. That was cool. And then he uses Kaioken times 20, so that was cool as well, seeing Kaioken times 20. He did that against Jiren. That didn't work. He went to punch Cumber. I don't think it had too much effect. And then he tried to power a Kamehameha. And then he gets sent back by a mouth energy blast from Cumber. And then before he has a chance to attack, in comes Few with the energy blast. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to bring you in myself. And you see Cumber, like, he's really pissed off by this. Why? It's obvious he doesn't want to be there, but obviously, I guess, because Few, how powerful is he? He brings out his sword. He finally uses his sword. He absorbs, I guess, the burst makes full moon, the blood sways moon, to like absorb it and then redirect the energy right back into Cumber, who just transforms back into his base form. So he didn't even need to cut the tail off. So the tail's still there. Keep that in mind. Nullified Cumber's transformation by using his sword. It's similar to how it happened, I guess, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 when he uses his sword. He's able to erase energy from time that's gathered his own power. He did that against Dabura when he was I believe he was gonna spit on Few. He blocks it with a sword and redirects it, and then Dabura turns into stone himself. So yeah, kind of the same thing here where he uses the full moon on Cumber. Anyway, Cumber transforms back, and Few's like, continue on, I'll let you go about your business. So he was just there to make sure the barrier wasn't destroyed any more than it was. And then before he disappears, Cooler's like, yo, well, they kind of ask him what Few's goal is, and it's like, no, you guys are the ones fighting, not me. And then Cooler tries to fire an energy blast. It doesn't work. He just disappears, and that's pretty much Few wrapped up in this episode. But holy crap, talk about the power scaling. It makes sense of how he's able to block Super Saiyan 4 in the very first episode. Yeah. So even if they do manage to overcome Cumber, they still got Few to deal with. Speaking of Cumber, I guess he goes in a rage because he realizes, okay, I'm going to focus on these guys. And then Goku's like, yo, bring it on. And this was a shocker. I did not expect this. He goes into ordinary Super Saiyan God, and that's how the episode ends. And Cumber's like, "Yo, I believe he knows of a Super Saiyan God, so that's interesting." So I kind of figure that's where that was going, but that's pretty much where the episode ends. I kind of want to see Vegeta put in the work too, and Trunks, because obviously they were still standing by the end of this episode. But and given the title of the next episode, now I don't know when this is, but holy crap! I hope we don't have to wait long. I'll say that much, because spoiler alert: if you haven't seen the episode, I implore you to watch the episode now. Come back and watch this review, because in the next episode, Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Vegito appears, and I'm guessing Goku's going to be a Super Saiyan 4. Goku's going to make a return, and maybe even the Xeno version, the Time Patrol version of Vegeta is going to make an appearance. So we may indeed get Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. Oh man, that is going to be hype. I can't wait for that. Because another thing too is, you saw mine clearly have another set of Potara earrings, right? The same Potara earrings the capsule called Goku and Vegeta were wearing. That's foreshadowing what's to come next week. And this is a clear indication they're taking concepts that's already been introduced in the game. This was like revealed about a month ago in the arcade in Japan, like the debut of Xeno Vegito Super Saiyan 4 going up against Cumber. Now, if that follows suit, we may get something else that was recently revealed in the arcade about Cumber. I won't go into too much detail, but we'll see where it plays out. But it's obvious they're taking concepts that's already in the game, that's already just been revealed, and they're incorporating into Dragon Ball Heroes, which is smart. It's PR, and boy, it got you hyped and hooked for the next episode. I can say that much. So, buckle down, boys. So it's happening. Vegito Super Saiyan 4 will be a thing next episode, so I can't wait for that. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Like this review if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more Dragon Ball Heroes. Catch you guys later. Bye.